everyone, Kim Stewart here with this week's moon card readings. Come on out, let me know when you join me. It is the dark of the moon, so we are in that completion phase. It's the phase you might not feel overly motivated today. It's kind of the ending. Dark of the moon, brilliant day to be doing some extra self-care. So whatever that is for you, just some nurturance, something that you know your body is yearning for. Listen to it and honor that today. It's a great thing to be doing in the dark of the moon. Tomorrow is a very amazing day. We've got the 2nd of the 2nd, 22. So quite beautiful numbers. It's Chinese New Year. It's the new moon. So it's a really powerful time of the year. And coincidentally or not, we are moving into our new home here in Queensland. So feel very blessed that that's all lining up beautifully for us. So let's go ahead and pull a card for the overall group today, and then we'll get into some individuals. Hi Catherine, nice to see you. Hey Nikki, hi Lisa. As you come on, just pop a comment in, let me know you're here. Just going to pull the overall card first, and then we'll get into doing some, there it is there, just a very gentle sidewards. Okay, so we've got trust in the process, trust in your divine connection, trust in the universal support, trust in the co-creative process. Remember, we're not doing this alone. We never are. You're always guided, always protected, whether you're connecting with that or not. So slow down a little bit today and connect in with that inner voice that knows all and guides you. So that's the overall card for today. Alrighty, I'm going to go back up here and see who's... So Catherine is asking for a card. Whoops, and it's moving fast. Hang on 2 secs. Nikki also. Would appreciate a card today. Beautifully asked for. Thank you, Lisa, of course. Oops, it's moving so quick. We've got Danielle. Absolutely. Caroline, I'm just going to write these all down while Caroline. Hi Trish, great to see you, and absolutely. Beautiful. All right, well, let's jump in and start doing some individual readings and see where we go from there. So we're going to start with you, Catherine. So remembering this, ending, completions, still that fairly inward until we do hit the new moon energy. So we're not quite there yet. And as I say, it is the Chinese New Year as well. So we are shifting in the zodiac and shifting into a different place. Okay, well, isn't that interesting, Catherine? You've got trust again. So... what is it that's been troubling you a little bit at the moment, and that's what you're being asked to trust on? I've kind of got a feeling like almost this came up for you last week. I could be completely wrong here, but this trust element, trust in the process, trust in the support that is around you. Catherine, what are you saying? Funny you say that, nurturing. I work in mental health as a support worker. Can't believe how companies and families, not all don't care, as in no matter how many hours you work, they still expect you to do more. How could you change that up? How could you change that to being in your power and drawing the lines, Sit with that inner voice. If that's what's here for you today, then sit with that. Get your journal out. Journal all of that out, because remember, we don't want to go into victim. We want to stay in our power. So trust the support that's available to you. And when we get really clear about what we want and we ask the universe for the support, it will come through. So beautiful that you've made that comment today. And yeah, overall trust. Hope that resonates. Alrighty, Nikki. Let's see what's coming up for you. Too many. Hey Alex, how you doing? Nikki, you're and absolutely you can. Nikki, purity. So again, if you look at this card here, you can see that the veil is over her eyes, which is indicating thoughts. So purifying your thoughts, going within, touching on what it is that you really want. You know, we spend such a lot of time looping thoughts that are actually what we don't want, or we're making up stories about what other people think of us, or, you know, what will that person think, or do. This is asking for you to quieten that down. Quieten by getting into a space that you feel safe and secure. It can be sitting out in nature, or it can be on your meditation cushion, and connect in with this part of yourself that is looking towards your future, that knows the pathway there. So quieten that monkey chatter down. It's exactly the post that I've put up today. So purifying your thoughts. Now don't try to stop those thoughts, just replace them with, you know, okay, I hear you, but where is it that I really want to go? What is the experience that I'm wanting to be having? All right. Lisa. There it is there. Gratitude. Okay, so gratitude rampage. I love these. You know, when you're wanting to shift your energy a little bit, I know you're a super grateful person. So this is like, go on a gratitude rampage that will just elevate you, your energy a little bit, and then there'll be more inspiration come from that place. So, you know, I was doing it when I did my laps in the pool early this morning. And I'm like, I'm grateful for the trees. I'm grateful for this pool. I'm grateful for my body that allows me to swim. I'm grateful for my partner. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful. And you just go on that rampage and just keep going and keep going and keep going. And it'll really elevate your energy and your frequency. And then I'm feeling like there's something that's wanting to come through, but that's the way to elevate it. Okay, message received. It's like I get this nod. Yep, she got it. Perfect. You're welcome, Nikki. Thanks. Yes, the monkey mind driving me crazy. Okay, it could drive all of us crazy if we let it. So we've got to direct that, and remember, we can. And we direct it by being quiet, by being still, by acknowledging it. What's really here? What's really coming up? What is it? You know, sometimes I find that I'm looping a song in my head. And then when I stop and listen to the words, I go, oh, that's interesting. That's what I'm, you know, looping, is that word track at the moment. And often they're really positive loops, so I'm quite happy with that, to let that run. But if it's not positive and it's not serving you, then you want to acknowledge it. And then, as Abraham says, choose another thought. Danielle. And you're welcome as well, Lisa. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're talking about balance. We've got the extremes here, the swinging of the pendulum, out one way, out the other. So this is, to me, is like we're either fully on or fully off, and it is about finding that place in the middle, that place where you're going to create that consistency to keep moving forward. Instead of on or off, you've got that just nice consistency that's moving forward. Okay, done. Caroline. And if there's anybody else that's jumped on and would like a card, just pop a yes please in the comments and we can do that. So we're doing a card for Caroline right now. Oh, okay. There it is, creation. So we're looking to the future. Perfect card for, tomorrow with this new moon, new phase, new year for the Chinese New Year. I don't begin to pretend that I have a full understanding of that, but just, look up. I think it's water tiger, the symbol for this coming year. I'm not sure. Google it, find out for yourself. But this is about future self, right? This is you sitting down, having a conversation with your future self and, creating the plans. That's exactly what the new moon is all about. And also, some people wait until this point of the year, the Chinese New Year, to actually be really setting their goals and their intentions for the year. So if you haven't done so already, then this is the time. What is it that I want? And a great, way to do that is to go through career, health, family, love life, fun. What are your playful things? What are the things that nourish and nurture you? Write all of these down, and then, I love to make a vision board from that. Whatever it is for you that reminds you to keep you on track throughout the year. So that's what that's about today. Monica, hi. Yes, of course you can have a card. All right, Trish. Catherine, I'm making a real awesome change, Kim, and it's been a marvelous change. Thank you for the reading. Oh, you're most welcome. That is exciting, Catherine. I'm very, very happy for you. Very happy for you. All right, let's tap into Trish. Trish, have you read The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer? I put up a post, was the Samskara meditation I put up yesterday, and I put up the words from Michael Singer. If you haven't read that book, that's what's coming up. You can get it on Audible. It is an amazing book. It's one of those ones that you go back to it time and time again. I've probably gone through it maybe 7 times. Yeah, okay. Untethered Soul by Michael A. Singer. That's what's coming through at the moment. Maybe it feels like your energy is a little waning on your conviction, if that makes sense. So this is why this will card is coming up, and it's really challenging to really be engaging your will forward if you've got a little bit of unsureness around. So maybe that book will give you a piece to the puzzle that will just help it to, and then it'll reinvigorate you and go again. Don't ever feel like that's a failing in any way, because it happens for all of us all the time. And just, it's that opportunity for us to realign again, because it's always about alignment. And so your will be what you need to get that moving forward again. Danielle, thank you, Kim. I'm creating a new routine to have more of a work-life balance with upcoming changes at work. I get the pendulum analogy. Best wishes with your move into your new home tomorrow. Oh, thank you so much, and good for you. I'm very happy to hear that, Danielle. Carolyn, thank you. It does feel like I have a clean slate, so to speak, the beginning of the new year. Beautiful. Fantastic. Alrighty, Alex. Beautiful, Trish. It's a beautiful book. It really is. Alex, the void. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Okay, it feels like there's some deep diving to do. Like deep diving into maybe parts of yourself that you haven't visited for a while, or have become very good at, I don't want to say suppressing, but, maybe not sitting with. And the void is exactly that, sitting with those parts of ourselves that are, deeply wounded or have been wounded in the past. There's still a wound that we're carrying. And, like nobody, it's a rare person that actually wants to go and sit in that space, but I feel like there's something there for you at the moment, and it's encouraging you to do it. I'm not saying go looking for something. I'm saying honoring it's like you might have a feeling of, it may be anxiety coming up. It may be in your tummy. It might be feeling a little uncomfortable. You just feel a little bit off and you're not quite sure. If you can sit with that, with your journal, even use that meditation I put up yesterday, the Samskara meditation, perhaps that will be of help for you. But what I do know is that when it wants to bubble up, it's much better to just sit and go into it, because, I do too. I'll dance around it and then I think, why didn't I just sit down sooner and be with it? So I hope that helps you. If not, if you want some more guidance on that, let me know. All right, money card. No, okay, there was two there. We're going to put that back to get one. Let's see. Are you working on some elixirs, some blending? I'm seeing you blending at the moment. Blending something like your witchcraft, making with your herbs and or it could be your essence that you're doing. And I'm seeing that you're really enjoying that, Monica. So that's just what's being shown to me at the moment. Let's see what the card. Oh, you're most welcome. Be gentle with yourself. Herbs, Monica. There you go. Nice. Well, you're getting a lot of support on that. Like, oh, yum. Perfect. So nurturing teas. Is this a product line? Is this something that you're thinking about? Look at that. Self-love. You know what? We require this today in the crazy times we've been through, but we all require it, and I believe we could all get better at self-love on a regular basis. I was driving back today, and I normally fast until lunchtime, so I have a green juice in the morning, and then I fast till lunchtime. And there's been a lot going on for us. It's the dark of the moon. I drove my partner into town and into the city, and on the way back I thought, you know what, and that's why I was late, I feel like a coffee and something to eat, and I thought, I'm not going to deny myself of that. That's what my body's asking for today, so that's why I was 15 minutes late. I put myself first and I grabbed what what I felt like. So that's self-care. Now that can go blown out the other way where we overdo that. But in that loving kindness way, if there's a little extra that's required, then do that. So your teas, Monica, I feel like, I don't know if this is just a new opening up for you, but I feel like this is a really great thing for yourself. Maybe there's a product in that for you, because that just makes such sense with all the scents and all of that beauty that you've done before. So your skill base in mixing and doing that is really beautiful. So maybe that's something new for you, but whatever, it's definitely a positive and encouraging you to do more of that. And I look forward to hearing that. I absolutely love herbal teas. So, do we have anybody else that is looking for a reading? Sometimes I jump off and then I see people have been here and I've missed them. So let me just give it a moment to make sure I've covered off. There we go. Look at that. Marilyn, hi. This is a really important way of loving ourselves. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. And I really believe it, that we if we're not loving ourselves, how can we be giving out to others? Seriously, we've got to take care of ourselves, nourish our own energies. And it's about being the change, right? We're showing others around us that that is important, and that, you know, it's something that we need to do. So let's pull a card for you, Marilyn, see what's coming up today. Oh, great, Monica. I love it. I love it. You know, there's so much in that that is how, you know, medicine was done, was through teas and the years gone past. And there's just so many beautiful qualities that we can be using. You know, basil, for instance, is an amazing tea for our bodies. You know, for the antioxidants and helping our immune system. You know, if we learn these things, there's so much we can be doing other than, you know, just chemical things. So, hey Layla, of course you can have a card. So Marilyn, surrender, hand it over, come on, hand it over. That's what they're saying. It's like you've got this in your heart, you've got something here going like this, and now it's time to hand it up, hand it over. I'm sure you know what that means, and I know you're familiar with that process. So they're just reminding you that you don't have to do it all yourself, and that they're waiting for it to be handed over. It will then be returned in a clear and kind format that you have a complete understanding of the next move. So hand it over. Beautiful. Hi Layla. Let's pull a card for you. There it is there. And again, the void. Not at all, Monica. Monique. Sorry, I was just looking at Monica's name. Monique. The void. So, Layla, I can see you rolling your eyes and going, but it's the slow down. And particularly now, dark of the moon. If you're not doing it any other time, dark of the moon. Find a spot under the tree, or, you know, just a little place for you, even if it's for 20 minutes, and get your journal out and let it go. Let it go onto your pages. Let it go. Don't just carry it back around again. You know, when I used to teach the women's mystery and women's life phases workshop with my partner back then, you know, we talked about PMS and the fact that, you know, what we don't let go in the dark of the moon, that, you know, we carry around for the next cycle, and then it builds and it builds and it builds. So it's not a luxury to do this work, it's a necessity. So sit with your journal, sit with just, you know, how am I feeling? What's worked really well this moon cycle? What's challenged me? What's, you know, gotten under my skin? Whatever that language is, because we're all taught to, you know, be happy, and of course we want to be positive, but we've got to acknowledge all aspects of ourselves. So let those parts bubble up and they can shift and move. All right. Hope that serves you. Okay, beautiful Monique, here we go. Taking its time, Monique. There's 2 cards there, so let's see what's coming up. Boundaries and blossoming. So yeah, it's the boundaries and the blossoming. So be there for yourself, Of course, we're there for other people too, but it is those boundaries for yourself to achieve your goals and to get done what you want to get done. It's just tighten those boundaries a little bit, not in a harsh way. Do them in your beautiful, very powerful way, and the blossoming comes from there. So, we can so often and I know you've been having a beautiful time with your family, which is absolutely necessary. And then it's like, okay, let's bring the structure again. What is it? How do I want to move forward towards my goals now? So you just bring that little bit of structure back in and the blossoming will occur. Beautiful reading, really lovely. Okay, I think that we have completed, unless there's anybody I've missed. I'm just going to quickly scroll up and see, make sure that I've covered everybody. You're most welcome. Good. Okay. Well, I think we're done. So I will be coming to you from my new home next week, and I'll be putting up links and things. I'm going to have a quieter week to get those boxes unpacked, because the next few weeks are incredibly busy business-wise and family-wise. So but I'm here if you need support at all. Just reach out to me. Otherwise, have an amazing week. And thank you, Monique. And take good care of yourself, a little extra self-care today. And set your intentions tomorrow in the new moon. And I'll see you again next week. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.